Hi, how is everyone doing today? And how is everyone in general? The elections, the hostility online, it kind of wears a person down with all the negative. So I agree with a lot of people when they say take time off. I agree. And I have, from a certain point of view, I'm going to try to restrain commenting on a lot of things from here on out, which I have tried. Sorry for last week for not having a video. I was putting myself through a lot of things mentally that I shouldn't. Yeah. That's on me. That's on me. That's completely on me. Yeah. And, with this virus going around, please be careful. Please be safe. Wash your hands. And keep good hygiene. I should not say weak. I should say the more vulnerable you are, the more serious your case will be. Experts have said that. I've shared a video on Twitter of a professional explaining it further, that it actually helped ease my mind a little bit, but at the same time, my parents are elderly, and if they get it, more than likely, pneumonia will hit. And I don't know if they can handle it because they're fragile. It depends on how strong you are in your body. If you have underlying health issues, then that is a problem, and that is something to be scared of. And then having a leader saying we have it under control when we don't. That needs to stop. We the people deserve the truth. Come on. Don't front anymore. We're just tired of it. We're tired of fact checking someone who's supposed to be leading us. I mean, come on. It's exhausting. Now, I just tune him out from here on out because I know every time he opens his mouth, you can't trust a word he says. Every time he opens it, it's nothing but waste of air. It's actually wasting air, valuable air. People deserve to know the truth about it, and we shouldn't be panicking either. Which I agree, we shouldn't be panicking, but we need to know the truth. That's why I rather listen to experts and doctors who are studying the virus, and it can help prepare you just by listening to them about it. And vaccines do take a while. You can't rush something if you want it to work. Pretty much. Just be safe. Wash your hands. It's really a need to know that kids are not vulnerable to it. Excuse me. I'm still fighting that cough. I don't know if it'll go away or not. It will eventually, hopefully. See, I was worried Salem would get it. My great nephew, he's young, and I'm worried about some other kids getting it. But now I don't have to worry as much I won't have to worry as much, because even if they get it, it ain't going to be bad. It's going to be okay. The way they explained it, children aren't vulnerable to it. Not like the elderly and the people with weak immune systems, more than likely. But I'm more worried. I am worried about other people, especially in California and everywhere else. Even though it's in my state right now, I'm more worried about the ones who have it worse. Like in Seattle and California. We can get through this. Just wash your hands, keep hygiene, and make sure you don't cough on anyone. I'm in my own room, so I can cough everywhere I want in my room. So, and keep it confined. And people, listen, if you have it, don't try to spread it. Listen to what the professionals are telling you, because you have to think about the other people as well. We need to look out for one another. There's a saying, I'm not my brother's keeper, but I don't believe that saying at all. I really don't. We were put on this earth to look out for one another, to be there for one another. This planet is our home. We gotta watch out for it too. We are in this together, whether you like it or not. Unity before division. You have no idea what power you have, what power we all have. If we could come together and unite, and we don't have to get all hateful about it either. We can talk it out, work it out as adults. Because we are going to grow as individuals by just talking, listening. We have 2 ears. There's a saying, we got 2 ears. So we can listen twice more than we talk. We only have one mouth listen twice more than we talk. And that will help. Especially if you're dealing with people overseas. That's what I like about what I want in a president. Is those who are willing to listen instead of demean. A lot of people are being influenced by that and attacking. It's exhausting. It really is exhausting. We all... I know I'm not perfect. I'm not no saint. I'm not going to claim to be. But it gets exhausting to hate so much. And I know people's past ain't that easy. That's exactly why we need to have grace. Give grace towards people. Have mercy on people. Because we could be put in their positions as well. That's why I'm trying to be careful. Because you never know. You're still alive. You could end up in their position as well. And it ain't, and it's kind of not what you want to do, but it's the way it works. Karma works that way. Again, I made fun of someone big in middle school, and I've been big or plus size ever since. I got my karma back. I've regretted that ever since then too, because I've been put through this for a reason. I know, no, it ain't easy. It ain't easy being big, and it ain't easy trying to love yourself while the world tells you many reasons not to love yourself. Especially with images, pictures, and everything else. And we aren't the victims. We are strong. We are stronger together. Our enemies want us to be at each other's throats. That's when we're the weakest. That's when we can be conquered. It's Battle Strategy 101. Divide and conquer. On the other note, let's try to keep it light. Try to keep it lighthearted. So, let's just be bright tonight. But I am hoping everyone stays safe. Because we all are on this planet to help. Whether it be yelling, going to marches, or voting. Voting is very important, people. You don't have no right to complain if you don't vote. Sorry about that. I almost dropped my phone. Okay, again about voting. Young people, which I'm young too, so anyone under the age of 30, let me talk to you for a little bit. Be careful of what people promise. Sometimes it's not going to be doable because you got to work with everyone around you. You have to work with the people around you. You can't just attack, thinking you're going to get your way all the time. That's not going to work. I can tell you right now, that's never going to work. You'll create more hostility and push more people away than you can get them on your side. That's why we got to talk it out instead of attacking till we get what we want. We have to remain calm and just listen. Some things you need to realize. We can't make everyone angry. You need them. You need their votes. You need to make allies and keep the allies. That's what a presidential candidate should be able to do, is unite people. Not divide them, not attack his own party. Or so. We do need somebody who can actually lead. We had someone up there who had plans laid out. But because of misogyny, sadly, and even women didn't think a woman could win. That's sad. Even if I did vote for Warren, she wouldn't have made it. And that's sad because I predicted that will happen. And that's sad too. Because I know this world. Even it took professionals backing me up in order to convince my dad of anything. And I have 2 degrees. All because I'm a woman. Because his era grew up where the man was the man of the house. I think he's realizing now that women are smart. He liked Amy. I liked Amy because she did not want to. She tried to calm things down after all. Even though she did lose her temper, Warren lost her temper a whole lot more than Amy did. By the way. And it said that women can't be taken seriously. We go through a lot more than men do. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I love men. I'm not going to disrespect one. I'm not going to disrespect any opposite sex or any non-binary persons. Until you walk a mile in someone else's shoes, you'll never understand. But at least try to attempt to understand one another so we can go forward together. To unite. George Washington wasn't perfect, but he did say something that we failed to notice. He said it. And we failed the warning that he gave us about political parties. They do more divide than they do unite. Political parties are only there to divide us. I wish we can get rid of political parties and just do what's right for the nation, what's right and whose policies we like better. We don't have the luxury to look at the policies right now because we have someone who misused his power. It's obvious because they owned up to it, actually. They admitted to it. Democrats, the Republicans are not your enemy. You gotta be able to work with them too. And Republicans, the same goes to you. Democrats are not the enemy. You have to work with each other. We gotta put all this stupid bickering aside and work together. No one's out to tear each other's freedom apart. Come on now. We need to work together. All this hate for each other just because of a political party, that's what's dividing us even more. We have to get together. Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's not combined. Yeah, I got that from The Parent Trap. The Hayley Mills version. The best version, by the way. We need to. For the sake of this planet, we gotta work together. Our lives actually depend on us working alongside one another. We do have to compromise on some things. Some things we shouldn't compromise on, and some things we should. There's always a solution. You just gotta talk it out. As mature adults, which we need to get rid of a lot of immature adults, or so-called adults, that won't sit down and won't listen to reason. Those are the ones that need to be replaced. So focus on the Senate races, people, because that's really important, just as much as the presidency. focus on together and be careful with the misinformation. I'm going to end it there tonight. And I hope everyone is blessed, and I hope everyone can go and tell someone of the different party, I love you. We can work things out. We can just discuss it with an adult, like an adult. Maybe you'll be able to see my point of view, and maybe you can see, maybe I can understand yours. We need to understand and work together, and if we want to live in harmony. And sometimes we're going to have to try to I know there's some groups out there that's hard to talk to, hard to understand because of racism. But there's a saying from Martin Luther King about making an enemy into a friend. That's how we end it. That's how we end a hatred. It's about making them into a friend. Being there and telling them and making them understand. You can't do this. This is wrong. Sitting down. Hatred begets more hatred. Talking things out actually helps. And we could be more united if we just sit down and listen to one another. But people are getting frustrated. And anger and hatred are driving people to attack. Attack and attack. And we have to stop the police brutality. Some people don't want to admit it exists, but it does. There's too many situations against our brothers and sisters of a different mother and different father. We are all on this earth together. We're supposed to live in harmony. We can do this if we work together. We need to stop the brutality. Stop the racism. Be able to talk together as individuals. Please, listen more. As I'm going to say for tonight, ciao for now, people.